No Teal Shade with your host,
Chris.
I'm Brandy.
And I'm Christopher Deal.
and I'm Corey. And today, let's talk about sex.
Yes, girl.
Okay, so first thing we want to talk about, bills, because everybody know bills got to be paid, right?
Yes,
They do.
especially here in Orlando. It's a lot of tricks that can pay their bills that way.
And closed legs don't get fed.
Not this week.
Okay, so there's a time tradition that goes on at one of the bigger establishments here in Orlando.
Parliament House.
It's called feeding the ducks. Would you care to explain what that is, Chris?
Feeding the ducks is going to the beach or the lake, whatever you call it, and what you find out is a duck, I don't know, but I've never fed the ducks out there. But that's exactly what it is. You go out there and you do your thing as a duck.
Quack, quack.
See, I still don't get that. Like, so as far as when I go out to the lake, I've never seen anyone or anything ever happen when I'm out there.
Because you go out during the day, right? If you would have went during that pool party situation they had, a lot of people back there was feeding their duck. And a lot of people was quacking too. They was feeding the duck.
See, I miss all that because y'all know I'm the type of person. I came here to do what I came to do, and I'm gonna go. I'm leaving. I ain't shutting the club down no more. I'm not that old. I mean, I'm not that young.
Wait a minute. So feeding the ducks?
From my interpretation of feeding the duck is the guy or the girl or whoever it is training, non-training, boy, girl, whatever. If they back there and they sitting down on the chair, the person that's giving them the oral copulation or the hand job or the face job or the ass job, whichever one, will be feeding that duck.
And it happens more places than just there. There's other establishments in Orlando that you go behind and feed the ducks.
Savoy,
Barcodes.
barcodes.
Hanks. Oh, don't go there. Don't ever go there.
But those,
I'm really looking to feed ducks, but okay.
but see, those are kind of like seating places. Those are places like Hanks and Barcodes and stuff. Those are places where people go to find that type of activity.
I've been there.
Those aren't like mainstream places like Savoy or Parliament House where people go to.
Hey,
But does that go on at the new beach too? There's a new beach
Oh,
as well,
you can
right?
feed the ducks out there or the seagulls, but yes, it happens, Brandy.
Okay, I'm just asking.
It happens anywhere. It happens in parking lots at Walmart. You know, you can feed the ducks anywhere you go, but you know,
Okay.
So,
if
Brandy,
you're going to really see it, just go somewhere else.
what is the craziest thing that you have seen walk into your car after the club?
ooh, now I can help on that one. Go ahead, Brandon.
Yeah, you wouldn't call it feeding the duck, but someone was definitely receiving.
That was, to me, parking lot smash.
And didn't care that people were walking past. It was like,
The
"Ooh, kitty."
situation was we were leaving about 2 o'clock, and we noticed we sound like a cat screeching in the background. So I looked at Brenda and I said, Brenda, you see that cat? She said, no, I don't see nothing. So as we passed the SUV, we see 2 cats on the back just getting it in. And I said, Brandy, he dicking him down. And she was like, yes.
Yes.
And the situation was kind of seedy too, because after they finished their business, threw the condom into the bush. One went in his car, one went in the other car, and they said, all right, see you later.
Like, y'all can't wait to get home? Like, is it that?
Hey,
Sometimes that happens. You just got to do it where you do
hey,
it.
I ain't gonna speak on experience, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
If
Hey,
they're from out of town and they're leaving right away.
if the talent,
Can you get right?
I didn't
But
look at the
Parliament House is right there. You better go pay $59 for a room.
no, you don't want to itch and scratch. You just better do it the way you can do it at. At least that element will be clean. Really.
BYOS.
Look,
Your own
I
sheets.
don't have time for mosquito bites on my ass. Ain't nobody got time
But
for
you
that.
don't have time for crab louse either.
I shave.
Well, if you shave or not, you don't know how many times a day they wash them sheets. Huh.
So how about
Yeah.
the bathhouse?
Now, I've never been there, so I can't even talk.
Tell me about your
that.
experience there, Corey.
I haven't been to the bathhouse in Orlando, Club Orlando, in 2 years, over 2 years. The first time I went was actually my first time I went to the one here. Let me specify that. Was my
So
birthday.
that means you go to
You
many.
be cruising.
No.
Oh, Corey.
Well, that's new scenery, different cities, you know.
I mean, okay, so like when you travel and you go out of town because you don't know nobody, so let me let loose, let me walk around naked, let me show my stuff.
Oh, I thought you was a lady. Mm. White women cruising.
So, but anyway, I haven't been to Club Orlando in over 2 years. I mean, it's a nice place to go, but it's a place that I can't be there sober because I can't walk around and just look at porn. I can't just sit and look at porn or just watch people have sex. I can't. That's just not me. Like I get bored. That stuff doesn't turn me on.
Well, it shouldn't. You just get some popcorn and a soda and this regular movie. You just didn't pay $18.99 or $12.99 for your ticket. How much you paid?
Well, back then I was underage, so all I had to do was pay for my locker, which was like $12. But now
Not
I'm
underage, under
20. Yeah. So
I don't
now.
want to put that like
Right.
that. I'm gonna correct that.
But now if I go, it's like $30. I'm not gonna go and pay $30.
$34, I think, because it's only been a couple months since I've been. Well,
No,
no,
you-
other things. You can go to the gym.
From what I hear,
Oh, they do
you
have
can
a-
participate.
They got a gym. They got a swimming pool. They got a hot tub.
jacuzzi.
So why do they call it Club Orlando? They should just call it Club Gymnasium.
Well, it's a national chain. It's the club, so they have them everywhere. So like, there's the Club Orlando, there's Club Philadelphia, Club Los Angeles.
Oh,
Fort
so
Lauderdale.
what are they? That's like the Y. You might as well call it the Y.
For men only.
That's what I don't understand.
If you have a penis, you are allowed in. If you do not have a penis, do not walk through that door. They will turn you around.
Unless you look like a couple of queens we know and have both.
Well, as long as your driver's license says female and male, then you'll be okay.
I mean, I have seen some of our more famous queens in Orlando in Club Orlando a time or two.
But we're not gonna mention them because we don't want no clap back.
So sex toys. Who here uses toys or has ever used a toy?
Miss Brandon, this should be right up your alley. Because you the female. You should know more about toys than Chris.
She's got a hole just like I do. Or two. Well, she's got a couple more than I do, but you know.
Naturally, yes. That's how it's supposed to be. But yes, I have. And
We want to know what your experience is. Who do you use? The rabbit, the bullet? Let's elaborate, honey.
the bullet is like a diamond. It is a girl's best friend.
Okay, well, now what
Pocket
does it
size.
What is the bullet?
The bullet is a little teeny, well, they come in different sizes, but usually it's a little teeny, little egg-looking type thing. Uses either AA or AAA batteries. And it just vibrates. You can have those on that come with different speeds. Those are the best.
I have a question. I didn't mean to interrupt because I know I used to have a coworker. She has her clip pierced. And then one day I was out at the club and the chick had a vibrator inside of her, but it was Bluetooth. So at any moment in time,
Yes, there's pocket with remote controls.
yes. So have you ever had a vibrator in at work?
I will not. I would not set myself up like
We should
that.
try that. I could be a
You can try it, but no, not with me. No.
We can swap back and forth.
That's what y'all won't do. Let me tell you, a bullet is serious. Like, it's serious business. It's really to get the G-spot stimulated. Some women will use it inside. I prefer external. But
Wait a minute. So why you gotta use a rabbit or a bullet for external? Don't you have a mouth? Don't that guy have a mouth and a tongue?
who says you have to, obviously he's not there, or we might choose to use it together.
Well, that's too many objects in one location. You have 1 digit and 2 digit. They work.
But sometimes his digit don't do it.
Well, that's your problem again. Hey.
It's just extra, like, just to kind of intensify the moment, I think. Well, for
So-
me,
Okay.
Women, y'all have it easy because y'all can get naturally wet. Now, some men claim they can get wet. You can't get wet back there. It might that sweat. You ain't getting wet. That's what it is. That is sweat.
I just wipe it down.
shoot.
So, as far as lubrication goes, how do you prefer your lubrication?
Well, it depends if I'm at home or on the go. I don't carry lube around with me. If I'm on the go and I'm feeding the ducks or something like that, it may be spit. It might be, or some chapstick. I don't know.
Chapstick?
Yes, chapstick. What is? It's really good. Try it sometime.
No,
Wait,
chapstick in your mouth.
how does that work? How do you
Oh, you just pop a little off and rub it on.
rub it on what?
Either or, you can rub it on both.
Rub it on what? Because ain't nothing that's touching my lips.
Well,
Hey, that might have touched your lip too. I know that, Corey.
But that's like, I have to constantly put that on my lips. I can go wash my face off.
yeah. Well, you
I can
dig
go-
into it and put it on there, and then go home and wash.
I'll throw that shit away by another one.
Oh no, I wouldn't keep it, but I'm saying like if that's all
Hey,
you got to
if
do.
you saying you use it, that's your backup supply.
maybe.
So why you gonna throw it away?
Well, you
That's a waste of money.
Just stop at the gas station and get another one.
No.
But
CVS has multiple items that you can buy.
elbow
like-
grease is good.
What is
No,
Elbow
what is
grease,
that?
Astroglide.
Oh, okay.
KY, things like
I
that.
don't like KY. KY drives too fast.
KY does drive too fast, but if you get the warming sensation,
Oh, no,
do
no.
not use it in places you didn't intend on because you will be on fire.
My favorite is made by Platinum. It's called Synergy. It's a silicone and water hybrid. Like, it comes out like a gel. It's not messy because I hate messy lube. And that's one of the things, like, their Platinum line, is good, but it just comes out and it's just
Watery.
everywhere. I don't have time for that. But that Synergy, put it on, it stays in place, good to go, ain't got to reapply. Like, that thing is God. When I,
Ooh, you feeling
So
that
glad
one?
I don't have that problem.
You shouldn't have that
I
problem.
said I'm glad I don't.
If you do, they have creams and
What about the
I
rear
don't
end though?
with that.
Didn't you if
That's
you
a
ever tried that?
That's a negative.
You're a negative on the rear
That's
end?
a negative.
Well,
Not
some
having
women
it.
don't,
This
they,
is
they
true.
will go there.
I have quite a few female friends that is their thing, and hey, I'm more power to them.
What if you were with somebody for a
Again,
period of time?
again.
That ain't gonna happen.
Honestly, like somebody already kind of messed that up, so yeah.
Oh, well, you can mess it up for the next
Don't
one.
feel bad.
You can't say it like that. You gotta keep trying until you get it
No,
right.
baby, I'm good.
It's all about relaxation.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I
Relax
heard.
all your
And when my
muscles.
eyebrows
Get some
was on
poppers, you'll be
fire,
good.
you know what?
You said when your
My
eyebrows was on fire.
eyebrows was on fire, so no, there
Well,
was no relaxation.
At least you know what was going on. You was burning a little taste.
Not happening.
if it was, something ripped.
We will go there, but how about like you talk about sex toys? What about the inhalants like poppers and things like that?
I'm not a big fan of them. They're not my thing.
I'm
Your point?
I'm listening. I'm just listening.
I buy them, but I don't buy them for me.
Oh, okay.
So what are poppers? I'm sorry. Again, uneducated.
It's VCR cleaning fluid, pretty much is what it is. I can't give you the exact name of
What?
it. It's a weird name. But it's legal to buy. They have it in sex shops and novelty stores and things like that. And it is an inhalant that you inhale, and it gives you a high for a minute or so. It doesn't last very long,
It
but
gets me a headache.
it's
It's
sensational.
VCR cleaner fluid. Like,
But it sensationalizes parts of your body and your orgasms and things like that. And it is very popular in the gay community. It is very popular
how
for
if it
sex.
only lasts for a minute?
But you just and then you
Yeah,
you know
okay.
you can do it as many times, a minute or two, depending on how deep your lungs are.
How deep your lungs are. How deep your
But for some people, it makes the ease of anal sex a little bit better because it relaxes their body
I don't know what you're
and
telling
it
me.
lets them.
He's telling you just in case you need to give an educational class to one of your friends.
Yes, I can pass that info along.
Yes, but they're talking about all these lubes and different things you can use for the backdoor entry, as most people would say, or your anal cavity.
Before we move on, so we put Brandy on the spot and we talked about the bullet and vibrators and stuff. Has anyone here at this table ever used a dildo?
No. Why waste your money on something that you can easily get, especially in this gay world that we live in now. There's Jack, there's Grinder, there's Adam for Adam, there's Bear for Bear, there's everything you can think of. You can get, pardon my French, dick anywhere. White, black, multinational, Asian, visiting for the weekend, visiting for the day, Disney dick, universal dick. Dick is dick. You can get it. So why would you have to pay $24.99 to $49.99 to get the size that fits your orifice when you can find one out there?
Well, I'm gonna go against you on that one because sometimes I just like to please myself. I don't want anybody else, and if I wanna, you know, my finger is just my finger, you know. But you know,
What you said, Miss Brandon? She over here saying it ain't no headache.
Afterwards, wash it off.
exactly, it's good to go. I mean,
You don't have to have a headache when you done with that. You can say go home. Go home.
I can use.
Can we call you Uber?
I can use the masturbator or wet anus or whatever, you know, the name of his fleshlight, you know, they call it.
Okay, I've heard of
So I
those.
can get it up the ass and get some head at the same time, you know,
Hey.
on my own.
2 for your bang of 1. Woo, good job, Christopher.
I need the real thing. I cannot do it. I can't see myself doing it. Not at this stage in my life. Not to say that I would probably never ever try it, but right now it ain't gonna work. But while I still can get it, look, it's only a phone call away. I ain't gotta work that hard.
In your instance, yes it is. But for me, I don't think I would use a silicone device in my rectum.
You don't want to say dildo?
No, because it's a silicone device. That's all it is. It's a piece that you just use to please something else. Why? I wouldn't waste hard-earned dollars for that. And like I'm saying, in Orlando, you can get it from anywhere. Or you do have 2 hands that can do the same thing. So why would you waste your money and time?
But I can see the benefit to having it and using it because, so what if you're scared of catching something? Because like you said, you can get it anywhere. Dick is dick, but you might fuck around and get some disease dick.
That is true. But if you don't clean that thing, you can get a disease too. So what?
But it's your disease.
But hey, if you passing it along to somebody else on a good day, you don't want to do
No,
that.
there's a code of ethics. Do not share. No.
And you bleach your toys.
That's all
They
I'm
have
saying.
dishwasher safe.
Dishwasher.
Come
Please don't put that in my dishwasher.
You will not be putting that next to my good silicone
Because there's some
pots.
people that may borrow it if they see it in the dishwasher, Brandy.
Well, if they use it, that's their business. You better tell them before you catch them. Huh.
You'll come back and there'll be some little curly hairs on it.
You know what?
So we're gonna move right along. We're gonna talk about relationships. Do you believe in an open or a closed relationship?
Closed. I'm not sharing. If you can't make me happy, then I don't need to be with you. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
To me, open relationship is being selfish. It's asking yourself, do you want the pancake and the waffle? Why do you need both? Like, if you're in a relationship, that's supposed to be a bond between 2 people. Having an understanding of what you like, what you don't like, what pleases you, and what doesn't please you. If it's that serious that you have to add somebody else in there, that means there's lack of communication, and that means you do not understand your partner's needs.
I have always been one for monogamy and closed relationships. I've dabbled with the idea of an open relationship before, and there is a guy who I'm very interested in who does not believe in monogamy. So if we were to ever be together, we were to ever have a title, it would be an open relationship. And at this point, I think I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable with that.
You don't feel like you're compromising at all?
No, because I've thought about it, and I've weighed my options, and I've assessed the pros and the cons, and it is something that could work for me. Like, because we're not always going to be together.
But you assess the pros and the cons, what you're talking about up here and down there. You're not talking about your heart. Because in an open relationship, stuff can get funny. You might talk to the same person, or that person may be feeling that other person a little bit more than they feeling you, but don't have the courage or the knowledge to say, hey babe, I don't want to be with you no more. But instead of being with you, they just sleep around with them on the side without telling you.
But then there has to be that communication there. There has to be that understanding. Like, okay, I was with this person. That has to be discussed in an open
Is it going to be
relationship.
one way or both ways?
It
You're
wouldn't
going to
be-
do what you want to do, and then
You
he's
damn right it's gonna work both
I'm
ways.
just saying, are you putting more into one relationship than he will be just going and doing it?
No, my primary focus is to be with him. But if there is someone else that I want to have sex with, I'm free to do so, and I don't have something holding me back.
Right. I just comes down to emotions to me, and you know, that bond.
Ain't no emotion over here, bitch.
Oh, we know that, but
But it has to be some way.
eventually, but you're already saying that you're not going to be together forever, so you already know that it's just a temporary situation. So if it's not going to be forever, then it's fine to have that little relationship.
Well, you
and do
shouldn't
what
even
you
give
wanna
it a title if it's not going to be forever. You might as well have a perpetual threesome and call it a day. Well, see, So that means you have feelings about it. And on that note, we're going to close this out. If it's not tea, then it's shade.
Don't forget, we have our first ever Face Beat Challenge coming up, open to all of the drag queens in the Orlando area. What we need from you is we need a photo, one with your face beat, and we need one without makeup. If you think you have skills that you can put on the face in 15 minutes, send us an email at notoshade@gmail.com with your photos, or you can inbox us on Instagram or Facebook.
And also, hashtag of the day goes to Mr. Christopher here.
Yes, and it's turn up, okay? Get that out there. Turn up is the hashtag of the day.